We're going to the Snowy Mountains today. God knows what Dad's going to do to us. He's probably going to do some random things. I cannot wait to go there because I get to see all of my cousins and my family, and it's just going to be so much fun. We're going to go hiking, we're probably going to go swimming, and maybe even go on like dirt bikes and have loads of fun on them. So I hope we have loads of fun on Camp Winnie Travelling Australia. And yeah.
My baby, just 3 weeks to go. The rain is falling wildly, but the moon is still aglow. And tomorrow there'll be sunshine, and the garden will be green. We'll lay a bed of lilies for you to dream. My baby, just 3 weeks to go. Your mother's singing softly to the music playing low. She feels you from heart to knees. The love for you is as deep as the sea. You have my word, as the earth, as the sun, as the water, as the rock. There is no question, there are none. You have my word, as the branches have the sky, as these lungs take the air. There is no question of why my word is good. It's begin to blow. Yeah, we'll see you when the winds begin to blow. Yeah, we'll see you when the winds begin to blow.
Welcome back to our channel where we show you how to spend a fortune to live like homeless people. And one of the few remaining travelling channels here on YouTube that doesn't do G-strings or try and sell you useless garbage that you don't really need. If you're not wearing the G-string, I won't be. So on with the show you go. We are in the Snowy Mountains of New South Wales in December, so it's without the snow, which is the most picturesque time of the year to be here, in my opinion. While I'm down here, I've hooked up with some family members who have access to horses. So what better way to see the Snowy Mountains?
Horse riding.
On the back of a horse.
This is going to be fun.
It's been pretty hard work.
Yeah.
So hot. And just because we're only coming up for 2 nights, it was just too much of this side.
Yeah. A lot of workmanship in a saddle, eh?
Now, I never used to...
Yep, sit perfect. Yeah. How's that feel? Good. Just can you stand up a little bit? That's all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here you go. Snowy Mountains riding.
Oh yeah. This would be good. You'd also be good dirt bike riding. Horse territory, isn't it? So behind me is a family member and a mate, and his name is Dick. If ever I've met a true horseman, the genuine cowboy, it's this guy. He has spent his entire life in these hills and he lives this stuff. Anyway, he tells me these valleys are full of wild brumbies, and DNA research has concluded that these very brumbies are the bloodlines of the horses that were caught, trained and sent to the Middle East for the light horse units during the First World War. I love this stuff. If ever you want to capture Australiana and fall back in love with your own country, it's to be done right here in this very place. Back in 1890, Australian poet Banjo Paterson wrote The Man from Snowy River, and it's probably the most famous Australian poem of all time. In the story, he speaks of drovers from a cattle station tracing a frenzied and highly valued colt, and how that horse was single-handedly brought back to the station through the brilliant horsemanship of an unnamed drover, who they only knew as the Man from Snowy River. Well, Banjo Paterson mentions that the mystery horseman was from this very place. Yep, the New South Wales Snowy Mountains, or quote-unquote, the side of the Kosciuszko Ranges. In real life, cattle graziers have left a legacy of mountain huts scattered across all this area dating back to the mid-1800s, and a lot of them are still standing today. And I must say, what a step back in time it really is to actually be here on a horse myself. After some time in the saddle, it suddenly appeared. There it was. Nestled among the wilderness in all its glory was Goandra Homestead, one of the few remaining cabins among the Snowy River Mountains. I just couldn't believe the beautiful condition it was in. With a little preservation, it had survived 150 years of snow, Australian summers, bushfires, and just time itself, really. I realised why this was a very special place for Dick. This old cabin was his late father's childhood home. After Dick's campfire yarns, I had a feeling he was kind of introducing me to his dad, if in a spiritual way. I was aware that his dad's ashes had been spread among this very valley just a few years ago. It was a special place to be brought to, and quite an overwhelming experience, really. Bit of Snowy Mountains weather to top the day off. Rained pretty hard. Ooh, bit slippery. Oh, yep, all good. And this is where Dick's horsemanship comes in. You plonk me in the middle of the New South Wales Snowy Mountains like that, it would look like I'm lost, wouldn't it? But according to him, he knows exactly where he is at any one time. So certainly a man of the hills. Gorgeous place.
Oh, look at the horses, they're wet.
After our big horse trek yesterday, Dick and I sat around the campfire all night last night, sipping on a few rum and cokes. We're deep in discussion about how one lives, and when was the last time people actually smelt real fresh air? When was the last time you felt mud or heard fresh water streaming down a creek? When's the last time you tried camping food? Have you ever tried camping food? It's adventure that gives us our free will, you know. It gives us life.
I'm looking at Ashy. I won't make you laugh. Well, if you're going to film me, get my good Water at the fire. One of us is likely to fall.
Ready? Done.
There you go. Thank you.
Enjoy, Luce.
It's unreal. I have a good instructor.
You do?
Funny.
Can I have one again? Well done. Mum.
Thanks, Ash. Wait, you want me to jump this thing? Do you want this apple or not?
Put it underneath. How's that for a change? You ate that quick.
That's something different.
You're in very good hands, honey.
Having fun, Viv?
Yeah.
Hey, baby. You got this too.
got hold of you.
I know, but still.
Ready?
Hold on tight.
Oh boy, a fantastic afternoon had by all. Out in the country, riding around on trail bikes and quad bikes. Great, isn't it, Bibi?
That means yes. That means yes.
You got a helmet full of dust, kiddo. Shall we push on?
Yes.
Where we go now? More bush.
Go a little bit faster this time. I like it.
Faster? Well, you got it.
Yeah, oh my Lord, watch me sway. Darkness falls and we all pray, hoping for the light of day. Down to the
How'd you go, Jess?
Good.
Good fun?
Yes, very sweaty
You're a dirt biker girl. You look filthy. You've had a good time, right?
Yes, I have.
And you're the other dirt biker kid, aren't you?
Aren't I?
Yes, the little dirt biker kid. Good on you for having a go. Apparently, the mud was deeper than I thought.
Hey Dad, do you just want me to film this whole thing?
I think it's quicksand actually, it sank like that.
Did you fall on your butt?
I sure did.
Oh crap, that's disgusting.
Thank God we're in the bush NRMA.
We're the rescue crew.
My cousin's got a 200 series Sahara with a recovery winch on it. And she was in the area, so that was lucky for me. Stop there, mate.
Gonna actually here.
Oh, hey! Oh, my boot! Oh my!
$10, who doesn't belly flop in it?
Hell no!
A few moments later.
Oh my god. It's easy.
Look at the guys. It's cute. It's been 9 years since I had one this little.
before the night gets any later, I just want to say it's New Year's Eve 2022. This time, 1 year ago, we were in Bicheno, Tasmania. Wishing you all the best for 2022. We've spent 2022. It was a big year for us, so we just want to say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Cheers. By the time you see this video, I hope you had a good time, whatever it was you did do. And us you will see in 2023.
Stay tuned.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.
Stay tuned.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Shannon and I, Chloe and Jess, saw Australia in our Winnie and have much to confess. From the plains of the Nullarbor to the hot Pilbara sun, we discovered a country together as one. We saw Geraldton's beaches and crossed the Hamersley Range. We saw South Australia in a hot summer haze. We explored the Kimberley and the Territory Coast before entering into Queensland, which has much to boast. We travelled to Tasmania, from its shores to high plains, a step back in time from life's busy highways. We connected with our country, its beaches, its red desert sands, its rainforest, its long rivers. Our country is so grand. Family and country is what makes us all whole. This trip to the Snowies awoken our souls. We rode on the plains and rough mountain sides that Banjo once wrote about, that one famous ride. This is Australia, as raw as it gets. The history and stories we'll never forget. The fresh air we breathe, the purest water we drank. For a country so lucky, there's so many to thank. From the snow grass in the south, in the mountain ranges so high, to the red desert sands, to stars so bright in the darkest skies. Across the Western Range, stories shared with new friends we've met. We love our country and our story. That we'll never forget. So get off your lounge, live your own story to tell. We have learnt that there's a difference between living and living well. We leave you now until we pack up again, on to our next adventure, exploring everything we can.